G'day YouTube, Warbles on a lot here. Seeing as it's the late afternoon of the 27th of the December, I thought I might probably like to report to YouTube as to how my summer solstice festival has been conducting itself. After some last minute shopping on the Christmassy Eve, I actually had a really nice, pleasant, lazy day at home doing nothing except wrap presents on the Christmas of the day. And then we did the family Christmas on Boxing Day. And a very merry time was had by all. Warble Daddy received both printed and video forms of modern history military variety as well as ancient history military variety, as well as the world's smallest kite in a wedge-tail variety. And considering that the Chinese astrological version of somebody born in February is an ox, the Babylonian variety is an Aquarian, and the Australian Aboriginal variety is a wedge-tail, yeah, I'm pretty happy to have the world's smallest kite in a wedge-tail variety. Then there's things that I'm not entirely certain that I particularly actually want to put into use, like a new tablecloth, a new set of crockery, a new bedspread, even a new set of origami porcelain mugs. So we can expect all of that to go into the aeroplane trailer, wherein to be stored against the day of the zombie apocalypse, when such things become necessary to be used, because I don't need to use any of them now. On the other hand, there's a homemade matriarchal Christmasing of the cake, stored upside down so it doesn't leak its juices. Pyrotechnics from the Dottar child. A really clever engineering flowchart from my Dottar child, printed on a t-shirt for Daddy to wear. Duct tape, WD-40, the engineering solution to every problem. And presumably because she's always expressed a desire to start a cult in the middle of the forest, whereupon she figures that my station in life, being as I'm by training a registered general nurse, is to be the medico at the front gate. And apparently this is supposed to be my desktop placebo generator, something to instill confidence in whomsoever should come to me for advice about medical matters in a post-zombie apocalypse situation wherein my daughter is running a cult on the 100-acre endangered species sanctuary which she grew up in. No shit. That was my Xmas day on the 26th of the December. And then when I came home and was sitting quietly answering all of the comment thread responses that I'd missed out on during the day because I was busy celebrating Xmas with the family, I got a telephone call from somebody I'd never heard of before, who'd backtracked me because a book of poetry that I published in 1996 had come across their way, asking could they come and visit today, this morning, me here. And they showed up in the rain at 10 o'clock in the morning, and they brought a busker's fee. And the busker's fee, as promised, was fruit and home distilled bourbon, of which somebody, who wonders who that could be, has drunk, I don't know, 130 mils of the 150 mils which was provided as a busker's fee. And yeah, we went for a bit of a walk, 1.5 kilometres to get there and 1.5 kilometres to come back in the rain on the 27th of the December, because yesterday was Boxing Day. And yeah, I got a busker's fee. I got a punnet of strawberries. I got enough bourbon to get pretty merrily piffed on. And yeah, the pilgrim, the potential first grockle, grockle being an ancient traditional Cornwall word for tourists who show up to look at the local colour and, you know, contribute something to the well-being of the locals and then go away again to live their normal lives afterwards. So yeah, maybe I had my first grockle today. What do you think, Laura Lar, my instruction master in grockling? Warbles on a lot to YouTube. The story is that the homemade moonshine is 40% alcohol. And it really only smells like methylated spirits if you know what methylated spirit smells like. Ciao.